Hey everyone, welcome back. Stacker here. In today's numismatic news and information for the 24th day of August 2023, I'm going to welcome you over to moneymetals.com so we can check out the live spot prices and the availability and the premiums for the American Silver Eagles from 2023. But before all that, huge shout out and a big thank you to each and every single one of our channel members. Really do appreciate all y'all's support. Thank you very much. Appreciate y'all. Now, here we are at moneymetals.com. Looks like gold is up $4.35 to $19.31 even Steven. Silver down 17 pennies to $24.37. Platinum down $2.35 to $9.44.55. And palladium down 32 even Steven to $13.14.55. You're looking at an in-stock American Silver Eagle whose premium is $7.49. Now look at this. They ask you to sell to them for $25.84 each. Would you do that or would you hold out? Myself, I would definitely hold out. Bullion sales, ding, ding, ding. Here we are at the United States Mint website. Sales totals by month are updated every weekday by 5 p.m. Eastern Time. However, there's no new tale to tell, although the tale for August is pretty nice. It's not as great as January, but let's face it, if we do get a little bit higher mintage, what sales for August, for September, well, what I'm trying to say is if we get a boost like this, well, we could probably see even lower premiums down between probably $4 and $5. That would be something else. That would be beautiful. Not a bummer in the summer like we're seeing now with these high premiums. Now, here we are at coinnews.net. There's an article by Mike Unser dated August 23rd, 2023. Now, I'm going to try and get through this as best I can. There's a lot of numbers here, and sometimes they get a little bit jumbled, but that's all right. I'm going to work it out. U.S. Mint sales 2023 Jovita Idar quarters top 2.5 million. Says last week the United States Mint started selling the Andrew Johnson Presidential Silver Medal along with rolls and bags of the Jovita Idar quarters. Uncharacteristically, the Mint refrained from offering initial sales figure for the silver medal. Not sure why that happened, but all in due time, I guess. Expect these numbers to become available at a later time. However, the Mint did release the opening sales stats for the quarter products honoring Jovita Idar, and there are some actual really cool errors that we're seeing right now, but not too many, but just a couple. All right. Now it says here the Idar quarter marks the 9th release. That's the 4th one this year in the Mint's 4-year series of coins, 20 total, that celebrate the accomplishments of American women. It was launched on August 15th in the form of roll and bag products with prices ranging from $40 to $60. $60 for the 3-roll set. Now, across the products, Mint figures show combined sales of 2.5 million coins, already making it the 4th highest selling quarter in the series to date so far. Now, there's a really good reason for that, folks. The Mint upped their product limits for 2023 on the American Women quarters. So it stands to make sense that this year's quarters would take all the top spots. Okay? Now, got to show you here. This is really remarkable. And what's the lowest one? Well, it's probably from last year, 2022, correct? All right, let's keep on keeping on. It says here, up. Let me see if I've already read that. 4th highest, yep. Now, here we go. The 2023 Eleanor Roosevelt quarter kicked off with sales of 2.6 million and now stands lower than that at 2.622. Isn't that something? What? Yeah. Makes you scratch your head, doesn't it? Now, the 23 Edith Kanakaole quarter open sales of 2.3 million is now at 3 million. That's something. Now, the Bessie Coleman was 2.745 million and now has reached 2.9 million. Isn't that something? And now here we go back to the 2022 products. There we are. Look at that. Anime Wong started at 1.74 and ended at 1.76. So really, when those quarters came out last year, they were gobbled up almost immediately. As you can see here, with the sales of 200,000 here, all right, the difference, and then probably almost 700,000 there. They're not selling out as quickly as they did last year. In fact, I would say that you could probably pick up some of these quarters from 2023 still, even the one that dropped first this year, okay? Now, this year, 2022, and Nina Otero Warren, the Now quarter, opened with sales of 1.7 million, all right, and ended with 1.7 million. Same story, 1.7 here, 1.7 there. And that is that the lowest there? 1.754 even Steven. Isn't that something? It ended at an even number. Usually they ended like 40 or 660. Isn't that something? Now, Dr. Sally Ride quarters, 1.75 million and 1.75 million. Maya Angelou, 1.753, 1.757, just a few thousand, folks. Now, each of the new Jovita Idar quarter products ranked among the Mint's weekly top sellers, although they did not claim the top spot. What? Yeah, they sure didn't. Now, there's a sales update for the 2023 S-Proof Morgan and S-Proof Peace Silver Dollars. Heading into the Mint's sales was heading the U.S. Mint's sales top of the pops, right? The 2023 S-proof Morgan silver dollar. In the initial full week following its release on August 9th, the dollar saw an uptick of 17,482, bringing the total count sold, I would imagine, to 321,111 coins. Folks, this has a stated product limit of 400,000. And isn't it something? Don't you scratch your head wondering why these did not sell out, these proofs? It's got to be like a what moment? Now, the new split consists of 305,711 coins for the standalone option, and then that's product code 23 X-ray Foxtrot, and 385 units for the 40 coin bulk option, product code 23 X-ray Foxtrot 040, which amounts to 15,400 coins. So you add them up, that's what you get. Regarding the 2023 piece proof dollar, almost said something different. It experienced an increase of 14,539 coins, bringing the total to 300,495. Remember, the stated product limit of those proof piece and Morgan dollars is 400,000. That's important to remember. The updated allocations consist of 285,000 coins for the standalone option and 386 units for the 40 coin bulk option. That's product code X-ray Lima right there, totaling 15,440. So only 40 coins more than the Morgan. Now here we go with the U.S. Mint top sellers. Taking into account non-bulk sales, here is the roster of the U.S. Mint's most sought-after numismatic products for the week concluding August 20. That was only 4 days ago, folks. Yep, look at the top spot, beating out the Jovita Idar quarters. You've got the Morgan silver dollar. That's the proof from San Francisco. Sold 13,522, making it clearly the Mint's top weekly seller. And I thought that was kind of surprising. Definitely wanted to share that with you. Now look at the third spot is the proof piece dollar standalone option. Look at the, not talking about the bulk product, right? Number 4, the OVD dark quarters in the 100 coin bag here, and the Denver 100 coin bag there. But look at right here in the middle. You've got that proof set from 2023, and I think that's an outstanding amount of proof sets being sold. That's really incredible. And let's just go ahead and take a break and go to the United States Mint website. I got to show you this about these proof sets. Oh, by the way, the American Women Quarters ornaments, they drop today at noon. Are you in or are you out? Now, here we are, the proof set from 2023. It's $35. It does feature Bessie Coleman, Edith Canagoli, Eleanor Roosevelt, Jovita Idar, and Maria Tallchief. It says here no mintage limit, no product limit, no household order limit, so you can buy as many as you like, up to 99, I imagine, per order. But that's not what's important, folks. Well, it kind of is. I mean, they're saying there's no product limit. However, if you look at the sales right now, all right, at 248,937, and then you add that to the available count of 121,710. Is that oil backwards? I don't even know. Here we go. Look at that. That total mintage is about 370,647. Now, to go back in time to look at what time the United States Mint produced this few proof sets, you just gotta see this. It's remarkable. Look at this. Now, we're going to go to the Wikipedia page for the United States Mint proof set. And I've already got here the pre-war proof sets from 1936 to 1942. All right. And that's when, well, if you own one of these, you better congratulate yourself. These are very low mintages. Very, very low. And, you know, just for perspective, on these low numbers, how many coin collectors do you think there are in the United States? Well, if you go to the Google machine and you ask how many coin collectors are there in the United States, well, it comes back with 125 million coin collectors. Today, the U.S. Mint reports there are 125 million coin collectors in the United States. This number is up dramatically from 20 million believed to collect coins a decade ago. Wow. So only 20 million people collect coins a decade ago. Yeah, that 100 million increase, that is definitely that's a staggering number. In addition to U.S. coin collectors, there are millions of other coin collectors around the world. That's a great song. You ever heard it by Daft Punk, Around the World? Either way, that's okay. So if you're going to look at 125 million and 125 million perhaps want a proof set, or maybe even half of that want a proof set, maybe 10% want a proof set. Who knows? Well, or maybe 2, right? Well, let's go to the numbers and look at what's what. All right, these are post-war proof sets, and really, the United States Mint didn't go gonzo with the numbers into the millions and millions until 1959. Okay, there it is. Well, actually, I'm sorry, 1957, when they made 1.2 million. All right, but look, if we look at the numbers here, and I've already showed you, they're looking at 370,000. Well, to get back to that number, you'd have to go in between 1954 and 1955. Yowza. Now, if that's not perspective, I don't know what is. I don't know how else to bring it to your attention. Look at that, 4 million. We're only at about, what? It's incredible how many they've made. and how many they aren't making anymore. And there is a history of the United States Mint actually lowering and lowering the available products. Look at this. So they went from what, 5 million, 4 million in 1976, and then pick up sticks. You go here to what's currently here, 1.1, 1.2. We're in 2012, so bam, right there. They stopped going gonzo right there in 2012 at 794,000. And folks, are those 2012 proof sets valuable? Well, I think you know the answer to that one. And we're only at what? What's the number? 370. Compare that to what we're looking at for 2012. Yeah, that's an eye opener, folks. An eye opener. All right. And I don't know what is an eye opener if you don't know. Now we're at 2021. They sold 500,000. 2020, just under 500,000. So let's get back to coinnews.net. Telling you that's something we should be paying attention to, folks. That proof set from 2023. Now, number 6 spots taken by Jovita Idar quarters and 100 coin bags. I mentioned that. Now, the 2023 P&D quarter, 2 rolls set, 3,443. Then look at this. This is the American Liberty Gold coin. That is a stunning, beautiful coin. If you haven't picked one up, maybe you're not into it. I don't know what the deal is, but it is beautiful. Really love it. Now, that's the gold coin. I did not pick one up. I meant the silver. And honestly, I think Salivate Metal did a video about some finning on his Liberty Gold coin. And I think that actually last year, the one with the horse on it had some finning on it too. And he was complaining, or at least mentioning, that they might want to address this in the future going forward, because it's the same thing happening over and over again. If you have a problem, if you do something and you just don't rectify it or acknowledge it, it's like, it makes people wonder, well, did they even care? Yeah, right. Now, number 9 here, American Liberty Silver Medal. That's the one that's the one I picked up, and it is beautiful. It is stunning. Love it. And it's even more beautiful in person. Now, look at this. The number 10 spot is taken by the uncirculated Silver Eagle. It's not in the thousands this time, all right? But it did add 768. And I think some of these sales are pretty low this time of the year, this month, because the Morgan and Peace proofs, that was all the rage about a week ago now. Its latest report, the U.S. Mint published sales data for 343 numismatic products. Among these products, 46 of them outperformed their sales from the previous week compared to 76. What? Yeah. What? Yeah. Now, 5 products experienced an increase of more than 1,000 units against 3 in the previous report. Meanwhile, the report revealed that 2 products saw negative weekly sales as opposed to 4 in the previous report. The 2023 Philadelphia uncirculated Morgan Silver Dollar declined by 29, while the 2022 P&D Dr. Sally Ride quarter 2 roll set dipped by 1. What? Yeah. Now, here we go. Look at this. This is a big deal. Now, the uncirculated Peace and the uncirculated Morgan Silver Dollar had a total mintage of 275,000. And look, that Peace Dollar, 258. Now, does that mean that almost 20,000 of them were returned, or they didn't sell? Or is it part of that? Is that one that? So it'd be really interesting to find out. It doesn't. I mean, really? You got to do the math. How come they can't put the number there, right? That's something else. Look at that, negative 29. And how many were returned? I'd really like to find that out. But look at the current sales for the Peace proof and the Morgan proof. That's something. 285 and 305 out of a stated mintage limit of 400,000. Yowza. Man, I better hurry up. I'm running out of time. So American Liberty products, look at the gold. Up 28% to 2,496. And I think that had an effect on the gold bison coin and the American Eagle gold coin as well, because those are actually lower this week than they have been in the past month or two. So I definitely wanted to share that with you. Look at the clad proof sets, an increase of 1.5%. I'm telling you, that is stunning. So I'm just going to go over the ones that had an increase of 1% or more, and really not too many. Look at that proof American Gold Eagle, 197 up 1.56. Look at this. Not at the 1% or more, the American Eagle Gold coin and the American Buffalo Gold coin. And it really isn't a buffalo. I believe it's a bison. There's a bunch of misnomers going around the United States Mint. It's not brass. It's not bronze, rather. It's brass, right? Anyway, let's go to the plus ones, folks. I've said enough. Here we go. This is Ecclesiastes 4:6. Better is 1 handful of pleasantness than 2 fistfuls of labor and vexation to the spirit. There we go. So basically what I think that means, it's better for a man to earn less, but with tranquility and quiet, than to earn much more through difficult labor and aggravation. Now let's head over here to 39's Fine, 99.9 KOI and Coin News Radio. This is Ozzy, live tribute, 1981 with Randy Rhoads. Crazy Train. All right, folks. Appreciate all. You guys are awesome. Stacker out.